taking anti-malaria, she's vomiting, probably she's pregnant, using having to go through morning sickness and all that. And the man just has malaria. You see the man shaking. Men, it's so good to be a woman. Shaking, but the woman will still manage to cook, send the children to school, do house chores, do school runs. I mean, when a woman cries, when a man cries, a woman smiles. My name is Olufunke Adetuberu. This is Shimatas Olufunke on your one and only precious, wonderful station, Fresh FM 105.9 in the city of Ibadan. Welcome you specially to this special edition of Shimatas with Olufunke. On behalf of the CEO of the station, is no other person, is Evangelist Ayefele. I have come to let you know that womanhood is beautiful. If I have to come again, I'll still be a woman. I said beautiful because I don't have any other word to use. If I have to come again, I'll be a woman. A woman is a pillar in the palace. A woman is a strength of any home. I used to, say jokingly that if you come to a house and the house is disorganized, the whole place is up and down, kitchen is not kept, tables are dirty, laundry is not done, you will not say, is there no man in this house? The next question that comes to you is there no woman in this house? That is the beauty of a woman. The man is the head of the home. Nobody is contending that. But the spirit of the woman rules the home. Womanhood is just too amazing. They are pillar of support. I tell men, and I'm just being honest, if your wife tells you it's going to be better for you, you're going to succeed, you're going to make it, go and be sleeping and be snoring. Just sleep. That's the beauty of a woman. May your woman not tell you, I'll see what will become of you. You're joking. God forbid. That's why I tell women, please be godly, be God-fearing. When a woman fears God, she goes all the way. She goes all the way to help the family, to do everything to make sure that, let this man just succeed. Let these children succeed. My name is Olufunke Adetuberu. Please don't listen to this program alone. Call your friends. Call your neighbors. I may not be able to go all the way to do interpretation again today, but I will try. If I have to say one or two things in Yoruba, I will. But you can actually record this episode and listen to it over and over again, and allow someone to emotionally. You're fighting psychologically. Life is a war. Yoruba ni ogun laye, and that is the gospel truth. Life is a war. And if somebody says it's not warring, there's no war anywhere, everything is fine, excuse me, you are sincerely a fool with a distinction. The Bible says, let God arise and his enemies will scatter. If God has an enemy, who are you that you will not have one? God has an enemy, and man is God's weakest link. I say that a lot. If you want to touch someone, hard, you want to hurt someone, you hurt the person where the pain will be very, very hurtful. You don't touch people where they don't feel the pain. Man is God's weakest link. When the devil is trying to touch God and he cannot reach God, God is powerful, all-knowing. It touches man to get to God. And that's why we need to understand that God treasures us as human beings. He's not treating us as, as just an animal. No. We are not. We are destined by the Creator to be treated well, to be validated, to be honored. So anything that jeopardizes that is an attack of the enemy over our lives, and we should not allow it. And the only way to get out of that is information. If you are not informed, you'll be deformed. It takes understanding to stand. It takes understanding to be outstanding. I've seen people that have great potentials, they have the ability to deliver, but they are ignoramus. They don't know. If you don't know better, you cannot live better. Somebody said what you don't know will not kill you. It's not true. Go and put your hand in the socket, and there's life wire there. You will see that it will shock you for the fact that you don't know that there is life wire in that particular socket. So don't live in ignorance. Don't walk in ignorance. Don't act in ignorance. Don't live your life as someone that does not know where it's going, someone that does not know where it's coming from. Live your life in the privileged position of knowledge. I'm choosing those words this afternoon. And please, for the sake of knowing this afternoon, send a text to someone, call someone. Put up a telephone conference anyhow. Just quickly do a WhatsApp, do a broadcast, send an email, send a BBM message and say, please just tune in to Fresh FM 105.9 in the city of Ibadan. That's a Fresh FM that keeps you fresh all day. My name is Olufunke Adetuberu. It's going to be heavy today. It's going to be all powerful, all loaded, all informing. I love to give information. And listen to me, we are wired to relate. A pastor will not sleep on the pulpit. A doctor will not sleep in the hospital. A lawyer will not sleep behind the bars. A professor will not sleep in the classroom. An engineer will not sleep in his workshop. We are all coming home to relate. We relate with ourselves, we relate with our families, we relate with our loved ones. If you don't have this skill, this ability and understanding of relationship, you will just be struggling. So please do me a favor. This is a privileged day. I'm so grateful. Wow, we're rounding up the year. God is good though. The journey of life is a journey of mercy. That's why when you are traveling, they will say journey mercies. Some of us, we found mercy in the journeys of our lives since January till December. Can you imagine? Till December, God indeed has been good to Israel. This is January, on the 10th of the new month. God is good. Gradually, we're going to get to the 15th. Before we know it, the new year has come. And He's going to crown this year with His bounty, His blessings, His favor. Whatever you've not been able to achieve since the beginning of the year, January till December, now as I'm talking to you, before this year rounds up, you're going to have your babies. You're going to have your joy. Your joy will be full. That job, you'll not lose it. God is good. He's a faithful God. My name is Olufunke Adetuberu. I want us to go and give God the praise and just dance and appreciate the goodness of God since the inception of this year. Honestly, if I'm rolling on the floor, it's not enough to praise Him. Ẹ jẹ́ kí sáré sọ Yorùbá ká tó lọ kọrin. Ẹ wò tí bá yíra nílẹ̀ kò tó láti yan Ọlọ́run. Ègún ni kéèyàn máa mọ ẹnìkan lòun ò gbàgbọ́ pé iná lè ṣọ́ọ̀kì èèyàn wá lọ fọwọ́ sí ó lè jó. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ má gbọ́ program yìí lásán. Ẹ pọ̀ ọ̀rẹ́ yín ẹ para lé. Ẹ pa àwọn ọmọ yín tó ti bẹ́ẹ̀ mo ti sọ òyìnbó jù tó yẹ pé ẹ gbọ́ ẹnì kan bá yín gbé fún ẹ record ẹ sórí fóònù yín kẹ́ ẹ tún gbọ́ torí pé kí ni ègún ni kéèyàn máa mọ̀ o ṣe rí àìmọ̀ kò ń ṣe excuse kò ń ṣe pé àmì ìmọ̀ ní ẹ tó bá lóun ò mọ̀ sí tó lóun ò mọ̀ tó lọ ṣe nǹkan tí ò yẹ kó ṣe fúnra rẹ̀ á fojú winá ẹjọ́ á lọ síbi tó yẹ pé àwọn tó máa ń sọ pé àwọn ò mọ̀ kankan á lọ sẹ́gbà ẹ̀wọ̀n torí pé kò mọ̀ o mọ̀ pé èèyàn kan ò lè ẹ wá jọ kówó papọ̀ ẹjọ́ ṣe kinní kan kó tiẹ̀ tó gbọ́ pẹ́kẹ́ lẹ́nu ẹ̀ o ti tiẹ̀ mọ́lẹ̀ sọ ẹ má jẹ́ ká sọ pé a ò mọ̀ nǹkan téèyàn bá mọ̀ ó lè pààyàn o téèyàn bá mọ̀ ó lè ṣèyàn léṣe o mo kórìíra kéèyàn má mọ̀ nǹkan kan sọ ẹjọ́ ẹ tí mi bá sọ Yorùbá púpọ̀ ẹ bá mi sọ fáwọn èèyàn pé kán bá mi gbé fọ̀ fún yín dẹ́ ẹ má gbọ́ lórí lásán ẹ̀yin nìkan ní kẹ́ ẹ má gbọ́ ẹ̀yin nìkan ẹ má gbọ́ she matters ẹ pa àwọn èèyàn ẹ pọ̀ rẹ́ yín ẹ pa àbúrò yín ẹ pa ẹ̀gbọ́n yín ọ̀rọ̀ kan máa jáde tó máa fi ìmọ́lẹ̀ sí òkùnkùn ayé wa ìyẹn dá mi lójú ní wákàtí kan yìí ọ̀rọ̀ kan máa jáde tó máa sọ pé òótọ́ mà ní ọ̀rọ̀ náà lọ́lọ́run fi dá ayé ó ní àtètèkọ́ṣe ó ní ọ̀rọ̀ wà pẹ̀lú ọlọ́run lọ̀rọ̀ náà ọ̀rọ̀ lọ́lọ́run fi dá gbogbo nǹkan ó ní kí ìmọ́lẹ̀ wà ẹ jẹ́ ká dá ènìyàn ọlọ́run sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n dẹ̀ dá ènìyàn sọ ẹjọ́ ẹ jẹ́ ká fi ọ̀rọ̀ ìsinmi a máa lọ yin ọlọ́run torí pé ọdún ti ń lọ sópin ọdún mà ti ń lọ ó yẹ ká dúpẹ́ ìrìn àjò ayé ìrìn àjò àánú ni torí ẹ̀ tẹ́ bá ń travel wá ní journey mercy o ẹ̀kẹ́ ẹ̀rá àánú gbà nínú ìrìn àjò yín àánú la rí gbà o àwa náà rí nínú ọdún tuntun ẹlòmí sọ pé ẹ mọ nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ̀ ń sọ àwọn kọ́kọ́ ti bàjẹ́ lọ́dún ta ló sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ó bà ní kò bàjẹ́ tó bá tiẹ̀ bàjẹ́ ẹ̀mí tó ṣì wà tó ń mí àwọn tó ti bàjẹ́ fún náà ti wà ní mọ́ṣúárì ibi tí wọ́n máa ń gbòkú sí yẹn tàbí símẹ́tì ibi tó ń sí òkú sí pé òṣì mí ìrètí wà fẹ́ni tó mí orúkọ mi ni Olúfunke Adetuberu ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ yan Ọlọ́run ká tó pàtẹ́ síwájú nínú ètò. Thank you for listening. You are worthy, Lord. He's worthy of all our praises. My name is Olufunke Adetuberu. This is She Matters with Olufunke on your one and only station, Fresh FM 105.9 in the city of Ibadan. Please don't listen alone. I said something at the inception of this program that we are wired to relate. Somehow you must relate with people, relate with your friends, relate with your children, relate with your family, relate at work. I've seen people that right at work, they don't relate very well. They compete. They step on each other's toes. They are not secured. And you're wondering, what is the problem? Why are you acting up? Something that is making you to act up is eating you up on the inside. Somebody said, "You step on my toes." Remove your toes. Oh, you are stepping on my nerves. Can you just take your nerves out of the way? I want to really encourage us this afternoon to relate well. Now, when we are relating, one thing, I'm going to be taking calls today, just get ready. But let me drop this word of wisdom, and if you have any question along this line of my thoughts today, please ask questions. Definitely, I will answer you. By the grace of God, there's no question you ask me about relationship that I will not answer you, because when it comes to relationship, that's my heart, that's my passion. I'm like a fish swimming in the ocean when it comes to the issue of relationship. Whether you're struggling with anything, whatever it is, the questions that you have, please hold them, keep them, but just take this word of wisdom home before we open the lines. We're going to do a lot of calling in today. And please let me appeal to all our listeners. If you're listening to us, please don't talk too much, don't waste time. Let's just have a time to just allow me to just a short word, just make it very, very short so that, we would have enough time and others too will be able to come in. Let me start by letting you have this. It's so important for you to know that communication is so important in relationship. And listen, there's no way in our lives that we don't have to confront. In life, you need a comforter and a confronter. You need to confront people. But when you are confronting someone about a particular thing, especially in your relationship with your children, the loved ones, people that you love and you want to relate with, well, I think we have to quickly go in to do 1 minute advert or something. We'll be right back shortly. Thank you for listening. It's good. That break is very good. Let's just allow the information to be passed across to us. Thank you for listening.
Fresh 105.9 FM. Your feel-good radio.
Aago mẹ́ta ti kọjá ìṣẹ́jú mẹ́tàdínlógún láti ìkànnì Fresh ní ti wà nílùú Ìbàdàn. Ẹ tẹ́tí sí ìkéde pàtàkì yìí. Iná líla ìwà iná ilé ìrọ̀jíwònà ọ̀dọ̀ Ọlọ́run láti wá ọ̀dọ̀ rẹ̀ náà ni a ó padà sí. Èyí láti ìkéde ìpapòdà bàbá wa Imam Àfáàgbà Alhaji Muraina Àmọ́ Akínbílé tí wọ́n jẹ́ ẹni tó kù ní olórí gbogbo ẹbí Akínbílé ti Kúdẹ̀tì Àgbọ̀ngbọ̀n nílùú Ìbàdàn. Aago 4 ìrọ̀lẹ́ òní ni ètò ìsìnkú yóò wáyé ní agboolé Akínbílé. Ọ̀pọ̀ ọmọ àti ọmọ ló gbẹ̀yìn bàbá wa. Lára wọn ni Ṣéù Alhaji Dáúdà Akínbílé àti Musib Master RTV Akínbílé tí Ọlọ́run tẹ́ bàbá sí afẹ́fẹ́ rẹ̀. Àmín.
Ìbàdàn kí ni so Fresh FM nìbàdàn làwà.
Sorry, mo rò kankan pé bóyá ká pè orin díẹ̀ kẹ́ ẹ fi gbé ológun yẹn kúrò lára àbí kí lè fi hàn.
Well, I'm so passionate about relationship, like I said before. It's so important to relate well. And like I said, there's no way in life you will not have to confront someone about a particular thing that you're not comfortable with. I used to say that when you are biting your teeth or you are eating a particular meal that you like, sometimes we bite each other's tongue. And if the tongue now says, enough is enough, you teeth, you are wicked, get out of here. And they remove all the teeth. The tongue will not be happy, the teeth will not be happy, the face will be ugly. So we need to still confront. But there's a way we confront in situations that we don't make it messy, we don't make it horrible. I noticed that so many people, they've lost wonderful, amazing, beautiful relationship, destiny relationship and association that would have brought them to a place of favor today, but because they had issues and they could not resolve it, they had conflict, they could not resolve it, they had misunderstanding, they could not handle it, and before they know it, things are falling apart. The scent could not hold, and that would be it. And both of them have missed and they have lost something. And that's why I really want to tell us something on how do we handle communication, especially when we have to confront. Especially women, confronting their spouses, husband confronting their spouses. They cannot afford to just say it as it is. I've seen people that they don't have decorum. They just say it back, the way they felt it. And the moment you speak like that, listen to me. It's not, you can speak your mind and say, well, that's where I'll say it. I don't care. I can say anything anyhow. No. If you keep saying it like that, you're going to wound someone, and it's not going to add beauty and color to your relationship. Let me give you a very simple example. Maybe as a married man, you woke up in the morning and maybe you woke up from wrong side of the bed, and probably the salary is not paid, or maybe something happened, you felt a kind of disappointment and all that, and you just felt you're not happy. And the first person is your spouse, your wife. And the thing you started doing that morning is to shout her down, to talk her down, and tell her, you are not a praying woman. You don't pray. Are you sure you are not the one doing me? And you said everything, you dump it. Words are powerful, they are potent. When you drop those words, maybe you have used it to release your tension, you are more relaxed, you have said your own and you are gone. After you have gone to work, the woman, it could be a man or a woman, let's take it vice versa. Maybe you are the man or the woman, you felt somehow and you said the same thing. The person that you have lashed out those words, the things you have said to that person, the person goes back to think, reminisce and meditate on those things that you have said. Now, you have forgotten that you have said whatever you want to say. I don't want to say rubbish. Whatever you wanted to say, you've said it. Now, in the night, you now want to relate with that woman or you want to relate with that man. He will tell you, get out of here. You can't talk to me. You can't touch me. And, because of that, we discovered that relationship have been severed, have been strained, and nothing is done. And listen, nature does not allow for vacuum to linger. Nature cannot allow space. Something must fill the nature. Nature is not wired for emptiness, for vacuum. If you're not feeling it, something else is feeling it. It's either he feels it with overwork or overshock, overeat, go to club, do things. But saying that, well, it doesn't matter if she lies, let her be. If she doesn't lie, let her listen. If he likes, whatever. Listen, it's not whatever. The moment you allow a space, something else is filling that emptiness. And it can be very, very dangerous. Because listen, we are not wired like that. Oh, somebody said it doesn't matter, I can live my life, go ahead. Let's see how far you can go with that. So we need to understand, how do I communicate? How do I take responsibility? Listen to me this afternoon. If you have done anything, especially if it's adultery, fornication, let me not use fornication now, if you're not married, it's fornication. If you are married and you have had to do, and you have to commit adultery, or there is infidelities. I didn't say infidelities in a home, and you claim to fear God. I'm not talking to everybody. I'm talking to people that are probably committed to God. They are church people. They are religious. They are very, very, they fear God, as it were. And such things happen. And you are apprehended by your spouse. I will try to say it to you a little bit. And you are apprehended by your spouse, whether you are a man or a woman. Please don't say whatever. Don't say, For you to be able to receive mercy, and you must, and for someone to show you mercy, I'm choosing those words. You have to take responsibility in communicating how sad, how unhappy. Now, don't say, well, I said sorry. There are ways to say sorry. There is sorry, oh sorry, and oh sorry, sorry, sorry. There is sorry that comes from the heart. There is sorry that you show. The Bible talked about fruit, that it's meet for repentance. There is no one that genuinely repents that we don't see the manifestation. When your repentance is showing, I move on, life continues. What do you want me to do? I'll go ahead. I will survive. Man, you cannot, the center cannot hold. Because you know what? When you are relating with your spouse, you relate emotionally. It's an emotional involvement. When another emotion gets involved in your relationship with your spouse, there is a severity, there is separation, there is a tearing apart. It can't come together. Except one person comes, especially the guilty one, to go all the way. Somebody say, how far would I go? Any far, how far? If your spouse tells you, from today, I want to have your phone, let's switch our phones. You are ready to go that way. Honey, I need to have access to your email. You go all the way. I need to have access to your Instagram. You go all the way. I need your Facebook details. You go, both your walls and the messages they send to you, you have to go all the way. Now, what you are doing is that you are building trust back. That is communication in that area. This topic is multifaceted, is wide. You are building trust back in that relationship. You are not at home. You are telling your wife, my dear, I'm in so place. Or you even do FaceTime, or you do WhatsApp video, just to make the person to be comfortable that now this man or this woman is not doing what he or she used to do. The moment you begin to communicate that, what you are telling the person is, I value you, I trust you, I honor you, I respect you, I still value our relationship. But if you assume that, well, what else does she want? Even we are begging God and God is always agreeing. Come on, you are not giving that person her own language, or you're not communicating apologies to that person. Let me quickly say so that we can have music, then we'll take questions. I think Tolu have a question or something. Somebody is going to call in. We're going to call in also. Nǹkan tí mò ń sọ ni wípé ṣẹ́rí, a ní láti sọ̀rọ̀ kó yéra wa. Nínú ìdílé tá a bá sọ̀rọ̀, tẹ́nìkan sọ China, tẹ́nìkan sọ Yorùbá, tàbẹ́nìkan sọ Jẹ̀bú, tẹ́nìkan sọ Ìgbò, kò lè yé wa. Jíde Brighton lẹ́yìn ló tọ́ ni. Ọ̀rọ̀ ara wa ò lè yéra wa. A ní láti mọ̀ bá ṣe máa sọ ọ̀rọ̀ tó máa yéra wa nínú ìdílé pẹ̀lú àwọn ọmọ wa, pẹ̀lú ẹbí wa. Mo ní àti sọ̀rọ̀ ó jìn, ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn jìn gan, ó pọ̀ rẹpẹtẹ. Ṣùgbọ́n mo wá mú pé kàtẹ̀ wá sọ pé bóyá nínú ìdílé ìkànnù ọkọ àbíyàwó ṣe àgbèrè, kì í ṣe ẹ̀yọkàn ẹ̀ méjì, because èèyàn ṣàgbèrè lẹ́ẹ̀kan ó máa kà á ni kó tó di pé ọkọ àbíyàwó mú ọkọ ẹ̀, tàbí pé èèyàn mú ìyàwó ẹ̀ pé ó ṣàgbèrè, ó ti jìn, ó ti ṣe rẹpẹtẹ. Kò sẹ́ èèyàn dédé ń jalè, ẹ tó bá jalè ń sí ó ti ń jalè inú ọkọ ẹ̀ kó tiẹ̀ tó já síta. Now tí àṣírí yẹn bá wá tú, bóyá ẹnìkan ni wọ́n wá dùn pé kí lọkọ mi ṣe báyìí fún mi, kí ìyàwó mi ṣe báyìí fún mi, kì í ṣe pé kí ẹ wá sọ pé mo ṣáà ti sọ sọ́ọ̀rì o pẹ̀lẹ́, mo ní kó pẹ̀lẹ́. Àwọn nǹkan kan wà tá a máa ṣe, tá a máa sọ, tó máa jẹ́ kẹ́ni yẹn mọ̀ pé ẹni sì fẹ́ràn mi, tó máa jẹ́ kẹ́ni yẹn mọ̀ pé inú ìdílé yẹn ni yìí ó value relationship wa, ó fi ìwọ̀n sórí relationship wa. Kò kàn wo pé tí bá fẹ́ lọ kú kí n kú, tí bá fẹ́ lọ pokùnso kí n lọ pokùnso, kí ni gan, kí ló wà ń bẹ, ayé ṣerú ẹ, ọkùnrin ni mí, obìnrin ni mí, mo lè ṣe nǹkan, kò sí nǹkan tó jẹ́ òrírí. Téèyàn bá ti ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn, ẹ sọ fún ìgbéyàwó yẹn pé ẹ fẹ́ ra yín mọ́ nìyẹn, kó máa bá tiẹ̀ lọ, kí wọn náà máa bá tiẹ̀ lọ, ẹ máa wá ṣe tèmi, máa ṣe tèmi lọ. Kò kí ń ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀, kò kí ń ìtẹ̀síwájú òun lọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Torí pé kí ni ṣẹ́ẹ̀rí tó bá ti rí bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn tí ìpínyà ti wà lórí pé lágbájá ṣe báyìí, wàhálà tó máa ń wà ń bẹ̀ ni wípé ṣẹ́ẹ̀rí ẹ ti di ẹran ara kan náà, ẹ ti di soulmate. Ṣẹ́ẹ̀rí tí àjèjì ọkùnrin àbájèjì obìnrin bá ti wọnú ẹ̀, ó ti yà yín. Bẹ́ẹ̀ rí o ó ti yà yín, ẹ ti ya ara yín kúrò lára ara yín. Kò lè hàn torí pé kí ni ó lè má lójú. Ẹ mọ̀ téèyàn bá ya aṣọ yẹn, á mọ̀ pé aṣọ ẹ̀ ti ya. Ṣùgbọ́n téèyàn bá ya nínú ẹ̀mí, nínú ọkàn, torí pé kí ni tá bá ti Bíbélì sọ pé a ti di ẹran ara kan náà. Téèyàn bá fa ẹran ara ẹ̀ ya báyìí, á lọ sọ́dọ̀ dókítà, wọ́n á bá a rán, wọ́n á ṣe skin grafting, wọ́n á ṣe oríṣiríṣi kí ó lè jiná padà. Ó tún máa ń gba àsìkò láti jẹ́ kó jiná. Kó wá lè jiná, a ní láti ṣe nǹkan tí ẹni yẹn bá fẹ́. Tẹ́ni yẹn bá sọ pé wò fóònù yín ẹ bá mi mú, mo fẹ́ máa pẹ́ fún oṣù 6, mo fẹ́ mẹ́ tó ń pè yín. mo fẹ́ mọ alert tó ń wọlé ẹ ní láti ṣetán mo rẹ́rìn torí pé kí ni àwọn ọkùnrin ní eléyìí le o ó le ṣùgbọ́n gbẹ̀yìn ń kọ́ nígbà tó bá di pé a lè yín lẹ́nu mọ́ tàbí tó di pé à ń wọ pampers tàdọ́mọdé padà tá a lè mú síbí sẹ́nu ìdílé ló máa kù kò sí nǹkan míì téèyàn tún ní tí ọba ní ẹ̀kọ́ míì jọ kí ló wà ń bẹ̀ ẹ máa wòran nígbà tó bá yá ọkùnrin tó tiẹ̀ ń tàrẹ̀ ń dìde tó lè gbélé tó lè gbé tán tó bá yá gan ara ní wá mi ò dìde mọ́ mo ti dàgbà gbogbo nǹkan ló máa ń dàgbà mo ń ṣà láti sọ ni kẹ wá máa sọ yẹn kẹ wá wò pé ó lè lóòótọ́ pé kí n fi Facebook account mi kí n fi hàn ìyàwó mi Instagram account mi kí n ṣí kó máa wo gbogbo fóònù mi àti email mi kó rí gbogbo nǹkan mo fẹ́ gbé ìgbésí ayé tó hàn sí gbangba kò sáṣìírí ibẹ̀ yẹn gangan ni àtúnṣe ti ń bọ̀ nínú ìdílé ṣẹ́rí tí ò bá ti sí yẹn tí ò sí nǹkan tí yẹn ṣe ni pé a ń fẹ́ sọ pé òkè gbà mí gbọ́ padà mo ti ṣe tán mo ti yí padà gbà mí gbọ́ padà take me back I have repented I want a new life I want a new day I believe in that relationship if that is not there forget it it's going to be very hard for the two of you to come back together. Well, after this music break I'm going to allow okay we have a commercial break now then we're going to go for music break all the same then we'll take questions and we allow phone calls to come in. Thank you so much for listening. This is Shimatas with Olufunke Adetuberu. Thank you for listening.
105.9 Fresh FM.
Mommy, the Fresh FM Santa Claus Fiesta is here again.
So Moses made haste and bowed his head towards the earth and worshipped. And Jesus went a little farther and fell on his face and prayed. Are you ready to worship in spirit and in truth? Christ Arrival International Church.
Very special and amazing gift for every child.
There you have it. There's only one place to give your jewels all the love, fun, fabulous gifts and excitement this season of love. Fresh FM Santa Claus Fiesta for just 1,000 Naira. Your child is open to a world of super fun and lots of memorable experience from 1st of December to the 24th of December 2017.
62148 for blessing and 0816 157 3659. Mommy, I'm ready. Let's go.
All right, darling. It's Fresh FM Santa Claus Fiesta all the way.
Fresh 105.9 FM wishes you a Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year.
So Moses made haste and bowed his head towards the earth and worshipped. And Jesus went a little farther and fell on his face and prayed. Are you ready to worship in spirit and in truth? Christ Arrival International Church, Getsman Parish, Tose Monia Ibadan, invites you to come and worship as of old in an ultra-modern setting where prayer works. Join us this Sunday and every Sunday by 9 a.m. to experience today's miracle of faith. Christ Arrival International Church, Getsman Parish is located at Tose of Ibadan, Ilorin Expressway, Monia Ibadan. Now is the time for real worship of God. Christ Arrival, true sanctuary worship restored.
You're listening to 105.9 Fresh FM.
Wow, it's a privilege to be alive, to keep celebrating, keep singing, keep dancing. We're in the Christmas season. Please bring your children to Fresh FM 101.9 City of celebration for the children. It's just going to be amazing. I just came in and I saw beautiful, beautiful things. Please make sure you bring your children. Yes, my name is Olufunke Adetuberu. This is Shimatas with Olufunke on your one and only station, Fresh FM 105.9 in the city of Ibadan. I'm going to be taking some calls. I let out the can of snake. Somebody said, he told me somewhere I went to preach. He said, it is not the kind of one you opened, it was the kind of snake, just saying that. I was saying some things that, it's so important to life and relationship. It's so important to life and relationship. Listen and listen. Don't take your relationship for granted. You're going to be grounded. Life is too short before you wake up to say, wow, I'm 50, I'm 60, I'm 70, I'm old. Life is very, very short. Life is extremely short. Just ask yourself a mind-probing question. Tell yourself, if in the next 10 years or 5 years from now, what I'm doing and what is going to become of me, if you cannot answer a positive question, you cannot answer that question positively, change. Quick. I'm appealing to you. Change. Well, we're going to be taking some calls. If you want to call us, you have a question. I talked about communication when it comes to relationship, especially when infidelity is involved. What do I do? How do I make my wife and my husband to love me again, to trust me again? How do I move on with my life? And I said number one key is communication in transparency. I'm just putting it as a summary. You communicate, you transparently communicate. Don't glossy, don't treat it as if it doesn't really matter. It matters a lot. If you do that, you are telling your spouse good riddance to bad rubbish. You are telling him or her, I'm not interested. But if you really want the relationship to work back, you've got to do whatever it will take. You pay the price. I'm paying the price. And if you're listening to me today, you're a woman and you really want to live a life that is going to beautify your generation, please send me a text. You want to live a different life. You're tired of where you are, whether you're married, you're single, you're widowed. You can send me a text on 080-232-42389. I have an information for you. Yes, you're going to call us on 080-323-21059. I have callers already. Yes, hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon. Please, if you're calling us, can you do me a favor? Can you just move away from your radio set, or else we're not going to hear you here in the studio. 080, oh dear Lord Jesus. 080-323-21059. That's one number. Good afternoon, sir. Yes, sir. Who is on the line and where are you calling from? Go ahead. Please, can you move away from your radio set? But it's still echoing. Just move away. Or you probably lower it. I feel you, but just lower it. Thank you for calling.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, quickly, I just want to give credit to you.
Thank you, sir.
The way you have been educating us.
I'm with you 100%.
Lover.
Thank you, sir. I'm listening.
Now, for this certificate, let me just put it as a seminar.
Okay.
Because not only our parents are listening to you, we youth that are yet to be married, or that are planning to be married soon, are listening for this.
Thank you.
So, my question is simple. What are the first things that a single lady or a single guy that is maybe looking for to get married, maybe a year or 2 years old? What are the first things you just need to put in place?
Number one, you must be matured emotionally, mentally, physically, and financially. Marriage is for matured men and women. It's not for boys and girls. For the fact that you can pregnant a woman does not make you a man. That's the gospel truth. For the fact that you can